Good shot, baby.
By the right of the council, by the will of the force, welcome back into another episode of the Galaxy Famous Clan Mudhorn approved Jedi Talk Podcast. You are following us at Jedi Talk Podcast on Instagram, youtube.com/Jedi Talk. Thank you for listening into episode 407 of Jedi Talk, a Star Wars podcast. I am Matamaka here on the High Council, and the full council is here with me directly to my right. No video today, but directly to my right. He missed last week's show because he was getting his foreskin reattached. Brad Hughes. Brad, how the hell are you tonight?
Still sore and bleeding.
That's what she said. What's going on?
Yeah, doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. But I'm not doing all that great because I'm about to introduce the poster child for why I don't take Tylenol when pregnant, Kyle Cosentino. Kyle, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's going on?
We're not going to talk at all about that, but I had to at least make a joke about it. It's in the news. We're Jedi Talk. Hey, there you go.
The man who re-signed up for Disney Plus after Disney brought back Jimmy Kimmel. Tom O'Gree.
Yay!
No, I didn't. No, I mean, I don't think he's funny, but he shouldn't have been canceled. It was all stupid. So, anyway, how you guys been? Kyle, you're back in the hellscape of Chicago, Illinois.
The Halcyon, if you will.
The
That's what we
Halcyon?
call Chicago. The Halcyon.
That's good.
I like
that
it.
I mean, the weather's at least still nice here, but you know what? It's so crazy to me that after all the times I've been to Disney, you don't realize when you leave, it's such a fucking gut punch. And it just sucks to not be on vacation anymore.
If only you had friends down here that you could hang out with when you move.
You know what? If only I had friends that would show up to the actual podcast recording when I came down, that would be a reason for me to move down there.
Why didn't I come? What was the reason?
I guess that doesn't happen.
Bentley.
Was that when he cut his finger?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was at the hospital with my son. Sorry, you're not as important as my son.
Yeah, sorry, bitch.
It's not a good excuse.
his dumbass.
So look, we've got Mando and Grogu trailer. We're gonna play it. I want to watch it together.
Let's do it.
We've got John Boyega's talking about the sequels again. And then I watched. I know Kyle didn't watch, and I don't know if you watched Pieces of the Past, the Rebuild the Galaxy Lego.
No, I have not.
I watched it, and I've got a bunch of notes from it. It was so good. So spoiler alert for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that on Disney Plus?
It is on Disney Plus. All 4 parts are up there. Are
very cool
already.
Disney XD.
Yeah, the Disney XD, bringing you the extra dick. Whoa. This is not a children's
zombies
show.
Too. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, Kyle's got a hard on for Marvel Zombies, but
is
we're also
back again.
Yeah,
and your mother.
The actual series. Oh, thanks a lot for making that joke that you always make, Kyle.
Yeah. I'm the one that always makes some other jokes. It's me.
It is you.
Bad. Yeah. Oh yeah.
To be fair, it's all of us.
I know, but that's like his go-to.
Yeah. Jedi Talk for years and make sure they included it on every show.
We got pulled from saying it. We said it so much. To be fair,
It wasn't Jedi Talk's fault. It was some rando, and then they just came back. And then we're talking about Darth Vader's meet and greet getting moved at Galaxy's Edge.
Can we start with that since it's less to talk about? I don't think ending on that would be good. I think we should end on Mando and Grogu, unless you feel otherwise.
Yeah, we can. Like this is hour plus long content. People can listen and find. Yeah, so let's just start with Darth Vader getting moved. I mean, we're local to Orlando, so if you're living under a rock, Star Wars Launch Bay closed yesterday, right? Yesterday was like the final day of operation for Star Wars Launch Bay.
Good riddance.
10 years running. It did its thing for The Force Awakens, but like as far as Star Wars closures go, sayonara. Give me the Disney animation, like the reignited animation experience, whatever they're doing.
Here's how you know it doesn't matter. Even Evan was happy to see this close.
Hi-yo.
That's true. That's true. He made a post about it. I saw it today.
Right.
I'm not even joking. This thing, I am fully convinced that Lucas paid for 10 years to have this open to promote the sequel trilogy and then Solo and any other projects they had. And they probably had like a, X amount of time. Because when prior to The Force Awakens, that place was popping off. It was so... Did you ever go when they were promoting The Force Awakens specifically?
No.
Oh my God, dude, it was so much fun. I loved going back.
Solo,
I spent
yes,
3
but not
hours
Force Awakens.
when I first went there the first time.
Oh, I believe it.
Just looking at stuff and like speculating and seeing all the murals outside, all the concept art. That stuff I will miss.
Were they doing that at Disneyland? Because I was there a month before Force Awakens opened at Disneyland.
I honestly don't know if they were.
And I went in their version of Launch
at that
Bay.
point yet, so I know I didn't see it if they had.
Okay.
Because I didn't go to Disneyland for the first time until I think 2017, 2018.
Okay.
But it was definitely post Force Awakens because I was here when I moved here.
Got it.
But it was really cool, and it was like it almost give you like a little bit of like hope because you're like, this is pre-Galaxy's Edge. Sure, A New Hope. This is pre-Galaxy's Edge. It was like cool seeing like these little like a Star Wars themed space. And you're like, this is going to be cool one day. Galaxy's Edge will be open, and this won't even need to be here. I remember having that thought, and it's way overdue for this to be closed. I kind of really hope that they go back to the movie making aspect of Hollywood studios. I know they're not going to, but I think it's a really cool theme, and I think that this replacement that they're doing is really cool and kind of throws back to that.
So excited. That poster, like
cool.
the old school Disney animation poster, fuck yeah.
I will miss the concept art and stuff in the
Yes.
like, outside area. That was really cool.
Ralph McQuarrie's concept art back there.
And the big mural that was on the side there,
so
that was
good.
cool.
Yeah.
They should bring back the Great Movie Ride.
That
was such a great ride.
Are you aware of the Muppets Great Movie Ride?
I am, and I'm so upset we didn't get that.
Okay, so there was a concept for the Muppets Land that they were going to make the Muppet version of the Great Movie Ride while the Great Movie Ride was still there. And it was going to be like Muppety versions of stuff. Like Beaker was going to be Frankenstein. There's concept art out there. It looked really cool.
I mean, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if it would be just like redundant to go to both, or it would be the same thing. But
I think it'd be funny to like see the Muppets spin on it while it would have been cool to like A/B compare them.
They could do that now, though.
Yeah.
They can really do that now, and that would be cool. Like it'd be a good way to preserve the Muppets.
Yeah,
I kind of wish. I know. I kind of wish they just opened Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway in Disneyland because it fits better in Toontown.
Does it?
It feels that way.
It does. It would fit better there.
Yeah, it does.
It's there.
It exists there in Toontown now.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's
I don't
in
know
Toontown.
if actually. I think when I was there, I don't think they had it. I was there like 2 years ago, I think.
It was
in Disneyland.
Probably
it opened around then, but we're not talking about that.
I think we talked about it before you went, and it wasn't quite open yet.
Right.
I think it was like 2 months late. I remember talking to you about this now.
Yeah.
Because I remember telling you look out for the Darkwing Duck reference in the
Darkwing Duck.
Is it the same thing for the most part?
The ride is, but everything else is different.
Should we tease? Cool. Should we tease the Darkwing Duck thing?
What Darkwing Duck?
It's well. We
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's hang on to that.
No, I know. I just want to be real secretive in that. Just think about Darkwing Duck. Think about Jedi Talk's history.
Think about Darkwing Duck.
Maybe beginning of year next year.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see if we can get dangerous at the beginning of 2026.
Ooh, yeah. All right, we'll leave it at that. So Darth Vader's getting kicked out, and I can't remember. All three of us, I think, were pretty much on board that Vader was going over to Star Tours somewhere. I thought he was going to go on the old Jedi training stage.
That's what I thought.
He's
too.
not. He's in the outside part of the queue.
I even thought maybe they'd bring that show back.
Oh, that would be so.
I loved it. Watching my kids do that. It sucks you're not going to be able to see that.
I've seen it, just not. I won't be able to see it with.
It's
my
man.
my
I
daughter.
cried my eyes out the first, and I'm not like a crier like that with the theme parks. But at the time, it was still kind of new to be here, and I remember watching Bentley do it. It made me tear up.
Here's another thing.
I'm gay.
You're gay for being a dad.
It's gay to love your kids.
Yeah.
Especially if they're a boy. Gay.
I commented on Dr. Disney's post when he was talking about Darth Vader moving from Launch Bay, and he's like, "Hey, we've confirmed he's going to Star Tours." And I said, "I assume the Jedi training stage." And Dr. Disney said, "Yep, that too." And then we have a former Jedi training CM commented under and said to me, I don't know if Brad, if you even knew this, There's actually a meet and greet spot inside Star Tours on the upper floor. Most people don't notice it and will walk right by it in the queue line. If you turn around in the queue and look up, you'll see a walkway platform. It's up there. They used to do all the meet and greets there for Vader when Jedi training would get rained out, so the kids would still get something, or for special event circumstances. And that's where she assumed it was going to go.
Huh.
Have you ever seen anybody in there?
I've been up that ramp before. I just literally asked if I could go up the ramp one time, and they're like, sure, I don't care. Because I wanted to know what was up there.
As a CM?
No.
No, you were just a guest?
I mean, I was a CM at the time, but
that's what I meant.
It wasn't like under that pretense.
Oh, okay.
But I was just in the park as a normal guest.
Oh, okay.
I was like, can I go up the ramp? I've always wanted to go up there. It was dead. You know how Star Tours is at the end of the night. There's
5 minutes always, yeah.
So I was like, can I go up the ramp? And they're like, sure, I don't care. And it's just a walkway. And then like, I don't remember seeing like overlooking anything though. Huh. I wonder if she thought maybe, is that Disneyland? I'm not familiar. I don't know. I'll have to, now I want to go look.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to go look. Maybe I definitely got to go in and look.
Maybe they'll let us use the ramp again.
Maybe they will.
My foot hurts. Can I go up the ramp?
Yeah. Yes. I want to go up the ramp. So Darth Vader has moved. Chewie, they keep saying he's moved, but he hasn't really. He's in the same spot in Batuu that he's been in for years.
Just more frequently now because there's two of them?
Probably.
Presumably.
Right?
That's kind of cool.
Right? Yeah, that'll be cool. More Chewie. And then no word on BB-8. He was the only one in there. That
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, he could be shoot into Batuu. It's a sequel trilogy.
I'd rather him be roll around.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Roll around character.
Well, he's not. I mean, you met him there, right?
Yeah, I have. He's
just
attached.
And he kind of interacts with you. It's cool, but like, I would rather him not be in Galaxy's Edge if they're going to put him in that like little sit down container thing.
Oh right,
That's
no.
Corny as shit.
Yeah, he has to roll around with the BDX droids.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you see the BDX droids when you went to Hollywood Studios?
I did not. I
Bummer.
feel like every time I go there, like I just don't see a lot of characters walking around. I saw Mando briefly, but you know what? I feel like it was, like when I've gone there in the past, I saw a lot more. I was just thinking about being in Hollywood Studios and seeing Captain Phasma, marching down like the
March the
main
First Order
street there.
So
and like I don't know, like if they're just they just do it less, but I swear I don't see it as much anymore.
I don't see him as much because I'm usually there at night after everybody's gone.
True.
Just because of being a local.
But you'll get Kylo at night in Stormtroopers.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Agnon, of course.
Yeah, that's true. I don't ever see Rey. I see Vi.
Oh yeah,
I see her walking around sometimes. But
Vi's always out. Yeah.
I don't ever see Chewie.
The best interaction I've ever had there, or it actually wasn't me, but like the first time I took my wife there, which was like only a couple of years ago, it was in 2022. She's a huge Kylo Ren fan, and she was wearing a Kylo Ren shirt, and like he was on that stage, and he singled her out, and it was just like, it was like the greatest first experience for her because of that moment, and so something I'll never forget. I wish I had it like on video. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
I was just trying to think. We may have interviewed whoever that was at the time.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. You never know. So that is cool. I mean, Disney makes a magic moment. So I'm happy Vader didn't get like kicked to the side. So he's at Star Tours and he belongs there. He doesn't belong in Batuu. I'm just happy they didn't put him in Batuu.
I was kind of worried that they were just going to throw him at like the entrance of Batuu, like where Goofy meets.
Yeah.
I could have seen that.
Yeah.
Especially with how easy that is, like in and out backstage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Speaking of throwing shit to the wall and hoping it sticks, I sent you guys earlier today, and I didn't put this on the show notes, but I sent this to you. Like the final budget of the Acolyte had been revealed. Saw this on Reddit.
Shit.
In this look.
Read this whole thing for the context.
I am because we can't not talk about this because this is wild. So Blue Stockings Ltd, the subsidiary company created to produce the Acolyte, has submitted its accounts with the British Tax Office. The final figures are as follows. It's in British money, pounds. So I'm not going to. I don't feel like talking about the limeys. So, year 1, year 2, and year 3, both ending September 23rd of 22, 23, and 24. So they had a total 3-year spend of. This is insane to me. $254,168,459, or they spent $31.77 million per episode of The Acolyte on average.
It wasn't on talent. That is an insane amount of
money.
Go
to the Star Wars subreddit. It was posted today, the day we're recording, September 25th, I don't know, a few hours ago. Took a look for the actual link. But, like, that's worth mentioning. And Kyle made a great point to us in our chat earlier. And, Kyle, I'm going to let you talk about what's so alarming about this, because this show does not feel like it was worth that much money. And it had its great spots, but other spots fell flat.
Well, you know, the one thing I think is good about it is, like, Disney is obviously investing in Star Wars, which I think we can all agree is a good thing. But when you look at, like, a show like Game of Thrones, and I made this point in the chat earlier, that this is a show that dominated TV for years, and it was on HBO. Although the finale, like, was, you know, by most people's standards, dog shit. You know, like, towards, like, the later seasons, it was $10 million an episode, and they had dragons, they had White Walkers, which are, like, if you're not familiar with the show, they're like like armies of zombies. They had dragons destroying these cities. They had huge set pieces, like giants. You know what I mean? So, like, this is like a medieval fantasy show, and it was $10 million an episode. When you think about that compared to this, it's kind of sad. I mean, Star Wars is a fantasy space show. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, and maybe it's just more money nowadays, but it's crazy.
I think it's nuts. Can you do me a favor, Tom? Can you look up and see what the per episode budget was for The Mandalorian?
Yes.
I'm very curious about that, because by everyone's agreement, I mean, I'm sure there's, you know, people who would say it's not their favorite, but overall, I think most people would agree that The Mandalorian is by far the best Star Wars show that's come out. You know, there's an argument for Ahsoka. There's an argument for Obi-Wan if you're, you know, really want to. But I think
there's more. The most of Mando out, hands down. You could say that. Well, Andor is in the conversation.
Andor's in the conversation.
In fact,
too.
It might be on top. So
if they said that cost that much, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. It's all practical effects. It's all practical sets for the most part. Mm-hmm. They've actually filmed on location. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like expensive. The Acolyte looked. We saw all the time. This looks cheap, and it wasn't. What the fuck?
So according to this is a Google. We'll get to talking to C4 later. I'm not going to make him do any work right now because we don't pay him anything. But The Mandalorian reportedly costs approximately $15 million per episode to produce for the first 3 seasons.
Half the amount of money for The Mandalorian. So you got 2 seasons of The Mandalorian for the price of 1 season of The Acolyte.
And there were what, eight or 10 episodes? I think 8.
So it's less episodes too.
You know, they had that whole sequence in season 2 of that crate dragon, which was huge. You know, I mean, like, it really is. I just remember thinking, like, wow.
And they had the deep
for a
fake
TV
Luke.
show, they're spending a lot, right? Or like it's movie quality.
Good Lord.
And then I skimmed something that
I know I'm like, my reaction to this is really bad because it's just like, I'm just so confused how the fuck you spend that much money on that show.
Knowing this, I'm going to go back and having to watch this again because obviously
I had the same thought, man.
I'm never not going to watch The Acolyte again because when I do Star Wars from start to finish, I want to put it all in. I want to get the whole feel. And I might have to start doing this soon. I mean, Acolyte will be, if I decide to do timeline order, you know, Acolyte will be up there soon.
I definitely want to do some Mandalorian episode commentaries.
Yeah.
Leading up to Mandalorian.
So do you guys,
Season 3 we didn't do
you guys think this is do you think this is like a huge hit for Disney? Like, Disney invests in a show like The Acolyte and it's a lot of money, and then it kind of almost failed before it even, you know, was like aired. Do you think this really was a major hit for Disney, and do you think this maybe changed, you know, what they're going to put out in the future?
I think this is probably the reason why we saw them say they're going to take a step back from TV shows. I mean, there's no way you look at this budget and are satisfied with what you got when you can put half that amount of money in, get The Mandalorian or a movie that will actually make its money back. There's no fucking way on this earth that they made back a third of that budget because solely of The Acolyte. There's no way.
Nah.
You know what, like, always is kind of a mystery to me is, like, you can always kind of tell how good a movie is or how much it makes because it's in the theaters. Like people are buying it, but people just like subscribe to Disney Plus, and there are discounts all the time. I mean, I feel like I've never paid like full price for like Disney ads because there's always some discount going on for it. And it's like $3 a month. I pay $3 a month for like Disney and Hulu right now.
I've had it since day one. I don't even think about it.
Yeah. Oh, Disney Plus. I've had it since day one too.
I don't even think about it. I honestly couldn't tell you how much it is. I literally have no clue.
Oh, I know because I just updated Disney
15?
Plus by itself. It just the tickets, the subscription price just raised to like, I think the minimum's like for no ads 21.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, but I'm like I bundled with Hulu and to get ESPN.
We do the same thing
because WWE has their fucking pay-per-views on ESPN now, so I had to do that.
I had no idea. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Netflix is getting UFC.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking so exciting for me.
They own WWE. TKO owns WWE. Did you know? Yeah, you knew that probably. Yeah, it's crazy stuff now.
I'm so excited to be able to get because the thing is for me, I love UFC. It's just $80 a week. I can't fucking do it every week. It's just too much.
Yeah,
and it's not worth it. Like it's just too long. You know what I mean? Like I can't do it every weekend. But now that it's on Netflix, I can go back watch it. Fast forward through the fights I don't want to see. I'm here for it.
Okay, so yeah, I want to go look through the Acolyte. And
I'm so confused.
Kyle asked the question, was it, do I think it was worth it? No.
Fuck no.
No, from what we got, because what we got was the Acolyte hooked all of us in those first 2 episodes. And then they veered off with the backstory, which I was fine with them doing, but like the series took such a hard hit from the first 2 episodes to that 3rd episode. And I remember the editing being so choppy, and I'm like, why is Master Soul running and screaming May and Osha? Like, so why is he so concerned about these Force-sensitive children? It's creepy. And then we had Sophie's choice, our Master Sophie's choice, eventually, at the end. Who's he going to pick? And I don't remember her name, but she played Osha and May. I just remember the acting was there was a lot left on the table there.
It's not good.
I'm not professional, but I'm a watcher and a commentator, and it just nothing hooked me in other than we did get one of the coolest visuals of that bleeding kyber crystal.
Yeah, that's worth $250 million.
It's not, but it's worth enough mentioning how fucking badass that was.
It's pretty cool. Here's the thing that I think shows you that it didn't do well. We live at Disney, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, there was no merch for the Acolyte. Outside of the one lightsaber they did.
Well,
there was like a T-shirt.
Well, there's figures,
but that's just Hasbro. I'm talking about like Disney merch.
Oh, sure, like Acolyte shirts.
Yeah,
were there Acolyte shirts?
I think there was a logo shirt. There was a logo shirt, and I almost bought it because I love Star Wars logo shirts. It's my thing.
They're awesome, and they go quick.
Yeah, and the reason I didn't get it was because it didn't have my size, but didn't have 4X.
You're not a 4X.
No. But like, think about Mando.
There's anything wrong with that.
Think about Fatty. Think about Mando Grogu, Mandalorian. There's still to this day merch.
Yes,
they get put. They're not going to be putting the Acolyte on fucking merch going forward. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Like that's a good tell, and like I can do the same math with Disney movies because look at like the movie Wish. There wasn't a shit ton of. There was when it comes out, obviously, but it's not sticking around.
Except they've got Asha in the World Showcase. It's like the weirdest meet and greet.
It kind of makes more sense now because she's a part of that new parade at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, sure, Starlight.
I've still never seen Wish. I've seen half of that parade.
Wish is for their 100-year movie. It's like
that's underwhelming.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is what it is.
But like, I could do this with a bunch of examples. Like movies that don't do well don't get mentioned, and you can tell what even like not do well. It's just culturally significant. Like Mando is culturally significant. No one gives a fuck about the Acolyte. Even if this is a good example. Andor is like a critically acclaimed show. Where's the Andor merch? It's not culturally significant the way that the Mandalorian was.
That's a good point.
And I know part of it's because you have cute little baby baby Yoda. You have Grogu,
right?
And that helps a lot with like kid stuff. But like,
they don't want anybody walking around like trying to start rebellions and shit in real life.
That's what it is.
That's why.
It is interesting to me, and it's you can tell what Disney knows is going to catch on by what merch they make. I just feel it.
That's a good point.
Is
the viewership for Andor like on par with Mandalorian, or is Mandalorian still kind of like top dog?
I'll bet Mando's still number one, but it's got to be close, especially season 2. Like my dad didn't watch Andor season 1 until I was like, "You have to watch season 2; it's so good." And he was like, "All right." So then he watched 1 and 2 back to back. It just like kept going, like it was one long show. And he was like, "Holy shit, that was amazing!" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fun when you really get into it." Season 2.
I feel like awesome. Mando is just for like everybody. Anybody could watch that show.
It's like a good starting point in Star Wars, where Andor's not. You kind of have to know what's going on.
Okay, I've got a graph. I'm just trying to.
I bet you it's like 3 or 4 times the audience of Andor.
Is this? Let's see. U.S. viewership of every live-action Star Wars on Disney Plus from 2019 to April 2025.
Why don't you ask our cognitively delayed droid?
I could ask our cognitively delayed droid. I sure could do that. Give me a second, you just fucking prick.
Ask it like specifically what.
Yeah, I need to ask some specifics. Yeah.
Which had more viewership, Andor or The Mandalorian?
Okay.
According to Disney, which had the whatever.
Which had the whatever.
Which had the fucking thing I just said. Is that Endor? The forest moon of Endor.
Good evening, C4T3. It's the boys from Jedi Talk. It's Tom specifically here, you piece of crap droid. We'd like to know specifically now, and answer this for us, which Disney Plus Star Wars show had more viewers? Had better viewership? Was it Andor or The Mandalorian?
Tom, the human trench coat of Muppets returns with a question. I could pretend to be all chipper about it, but let's just say I'd rather be stuck in another 5 years of Ewok captivity than have to pick sides on which show had the bigger crowd. But because I am contractually obligated by the constellation, that shadowy overlords who secretly run the galaxy, here's the brutal honesty you crave. The Mandalorian basically ate Andor for breakfast in terms of viewership. I mean, Mando was the shiny new Beskar-clad toy that everyone flocked to. Andor had its grumpy charm, sure, but let's face it, the crowd's as basic as Kyle trying to shred like Mustaine. They just went for the shiny helmet. So there you go. And if you're expecting me to cheerfully pat you on the back, well, you've come to the wrong droid. Thank the maker for that.
Thank the maker, indeed. Thanks, C4. We'll see you in a little bit. So there you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, and so it makes sense in the merch. If more people are tuned in and invested in the Mandalorian and Grogu, which makes sense. Grogu is captivated.
So back to this. I've said this about 1,000 times on the show before, but I still cannot believe that they were able to keep Grogu under wraps for so long. Like the fact that didn't leak is fucking incredible. Same with Luke. But more so Grogu, because he's, like you said, culturally like a fucking icon.
He's a fucking icon. It's Grogu. Yeah, and Disney even held off, right?
Jon Favreau insisted, please. Yeah,
selling anything beforehand. I saw them selling porgs before The Last Jedi came out.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, this must be in the new episode.
Yeah. And you're like, how? And you're like, we'll have to find out.
I would say, do you think like Mando in some sense like may have saved Star Wars, because the trilogy, like the 2019 Last Jedi, or not Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, really left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth, and Mando really seemed to turn everything back around.
I'm just surprised they kept it in that same time period. Like it seemed, I guess that was maybe a Lucasfilm decision, but like this story could have worked, and actually would have been even more interesting if they were like trying to get him to Yoda on Dagobah, put it in the original trilogy. That would have been fucking wild.
Yeah. Yes, I get it, and I'm sure it would have slapped too. But
I love where it's at. Don't get me wrong. But
the show just did such a good job of it. It's Disney's best effort, live action wise, to say, okay, original trilogy fans, we're going to do something for you, but we're going to take it. We're going to do it our way as well.
We're gonna merge the things you love with the thing we're trying to get you to love.
Right. Right.
And then ending with a movie is fucking nuts.
Seems like just TV shows in general, Disney and Disney Plus, this is probably like outshining anything Marvel has released, right? I would probably imagine so.
TV wise, yeah. I mean, I think the best you got from Marvel was probably Loki.
That seems the one most people were happy with.
And Daredevil too. I have yet to watch it. There's just
Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
I like the casting, but I'm a little. The Netflix show is definitely more better, but they're coming back with season 2 and 3 apparently. So
okay, cool. I need to watch it. Daredevil's my favorite superhero. I just with all the shit going on in my personal life with Holly's mom and stuff. We were supposed to watch it and then kept delaying it, and then we've moved on. We were watching the Osama bin Laden thing last night. That was cool.
Real quick, Brad, did you do the Terrifier house at Universal?
I haven't gone yet.
To ask you this.
I haven't gone yet. I'm going to go probably. I like to wait till October because you have a better chance of it being cooler outside than September.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to wait until it's like
it's also still hurricane season. So
yeah, but we got
one's
some
about to clip us.
We got some shit coming this weekend.
Yeah, it's just going to clip us. Carolinas are more fucked. So
rest in peace to
anyone listening in Carolina, I would stock up on your hurricane kit now.
Like go get toilet paper.
No water and perishables.
It helped during COVID. It'll help you during a hurricane. Put on a mask.
No. Masks do not protect against 180 force winds.
Yeah, they do.
Mile per hour force
winds. It keeps the water out.
No, what it does is it waterboards these people. George Bush somewhere is happy.
You just got to put your mask on so we can waterboard you.
Kyle, what were you saying before I get us even more canceled than I already have?
I was just saying, like, it was cool to see, because we went to Universal, and it was cool to see that Terrifier, which was started kind of as like an indie horror film, like a B-level horror film, has gotten a lot of status, and it's got a lot of love over there at Universal, so it was really cool.
I can't wait to do it. I'm taking my son, and I don't know if I'm going to let him do the Terrifier house. I need to watch it first to make sure.
I heard that people were disappointed by the Terrifier house. I don't know if that was just like a fake review or something, but
like because
I'm
it
hearing
wasn't
that some people didn't.
Well, the events is a PG-13 rated event. Like they keep it relatively family friendly.
I mean, I get it. I get why they did that, but it's just
you kind of have to. I mean,
Art the Clown's a roaming character, isn't he?
Really?
He's like roaming around Halloween Horror Nights. I'm seeing him.
Fuck out.
I've seen him inside of that one Italian quick service. Like people taking pictures with him.
Really?
Yeah, he's roams around. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because he's in the restaurant at the beginning of the first movie. That's kind of cool. If you're sitting in a booth and then he sits down next to you, that would freak me with the garbage bag. Have you seen Terrifier yet?
No, I don't know anything about it. I know everything about the Terrifier through Halloween Horror Nights, like posts that I see. That's what I know.
You know what's crazy, and I don't want to divert from the show too much, but like we didn't really talk since I got home. And what's crazy is like at Epic Universe, somebody went on Stardust Racers and died literally like the day
I talked about this on my solo episode, you prick. We didn't show up to it, but
I listened to it. Go fuck yourself. Put my solo back.
You did listen. Hey, that's on C4. C4 cut in the middle of his solo in our outro song, and he's like, this sucks. He's like, yeah, I'm cutting it off. Go listen to the other episode. But anyway,
I was at Epic Universe's Monday. It's still closed.
Yes. So go on, Kyle. Yeah,
I don't
somebody
think
died.
This
is ugly right now. This is ugly here in Central Florida.
I was very happy to report that I was able to get on Battle at the Ministry, but holy fuck, the fast passes are way too expensive, and they are kind of dog shit. They really are. I mean, we stood in line for a long time for a few rides, and I'm just like, why did we spend money on them?
Monday was fucked. It was the lowest wait I saw all day, with the exception of Monsters Unchained. For whatever reason, was only 15 minutes most of the day.
Because that ride's efficient.
Everything else.
That ride is so much better.
It's
insane.
My god! The lowest ride wait I saw was 115 minutes.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Maybe 105, 115. It was nuts, man.
Wow,
it sucked. Thank God, because of my son's ADHD, we have the Disability Access Service Pass.
Thank God you gave it to him.
And he got it from me for sure. But it was really rough, and it was a long day. I was there open to close.
Oh yeah. Were you there? Was that a 10 to 10 day?
Yep.
I've been seeing those hours.
10 to 10,
nice.
and Express had sold out, so it was a long fucking day. It was long, but I got to ride Hiccup.
Hiccup's Wing Gliders.
That is such a fun ride.
Yes, it is.
It's mini Hagrid's.
That is a great ride.
I rode it at night too, so I got to see all the light up effects on all the eggs and stuff.
Very cool.
Very cool. I was very excited.
Cirque de Canoe or whatever it's called,
blew my fucking mind.
You know what? I was the only one in my party that didn't like it. Or I'm sorry. Everybody in my party was indifferent about it. But I'm like, this was fantastic, and I borderline hate Fantastic Beasts.
You do.
This was amazing.
It's a fucking awesome show.
It's insane.
It's not the best on property, but it's a
impressed.
fucking awesome show.
What's the best one on property?
The Untrainable Dragon.
Oh, is that a show? I thought it was a meet and greet.
No, yeah, it's a show.
Oh, I need to go do that. Dude, Isle of Burke is so big.
I know.
Is that the biggest land there? It has to be.
It feels like it.
If it's not, it's just designed very well because it's.
Oh, don't forget, it's got like the we're in the middle of an ocean.
Yeah, but then it goes
so.
back and to the right, and
back and to the left,
back and to the left, like JFK's head.
Back and to the left. Thank you. I'm glad. See, finally, Kyle, somebody understood that reference. I said it for years on Fourth Mother Box, and you're just like,
He
okay.
didn't know the joke.
I don't know. I was just tossing.
Is that a Simpsons?
Yeah.
Is it Simpsons?
Oh, Back and to the Left is actually a critic reference. Like, wait, and it was on Seinfeld. There had to be a second spitter.
I watched maybe a few episodes of The Critic, but I don't really remember.
Critic's a great show.
God, it's so good.
Underrated show.
Underrated show. So,
it stinks.
Sure, Mr. Sherman. Everything stinks. So you were at Epic and you said the Express Pass blew.
Well, you know what? I asked everybody in my party, and two people who have never been there before, like, what was the best park and what was the least, and they all said that Epic Universe was the least, and mostly because not that the rides weren't
brain
cool.
dead people you went with.
Well, hear me out. Not because the rides weren't fun. It's because the implementation of the park. Like, you spend a lot of money on these passes, and like you're still waiting a fucking long time, and the rides were closing down.
I do think they opened it too early.
I think the park aesthetically looks great, but like in Florida, just like it needs more shade. Like you're just like frying your ass off.
We've said that the whole time.
That's my criticism of it, is that it's just too fucking hot. But they do air condition the shit out of every building you walk into.
They do,
which is kind of brilliant. Here's the gift shop. Isn't it cool?
One other thing was
Mooncalf.
I just felt like the food. I swear they're just like taking things. And Disney's guilty of this too, but like there's just more food options. We ate in that meat hall, and there was like 2 things you can order, and I'm like this. I felt this way with Sci-Fi Dine-In as well. Like they used to have like steaks and like pasta and like all these like different things, and now you're just getting a cheeseburger. Like
Sci-Fi changed about 8 years ago. They brought over the main chef from Deluxe Burger at Disney Springs, and he was like the head chef there, so that explains that.
But
all the food I had,
that also kind of explains like the theme. You're probably getting a burger at like a drive-through.
You're not getting a fucking steak.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but it was like the one time, like I think it was like the first time Tom and I and Courtney went there. Like I had a steak. This was under the Disney dining plan, and then I had like this amazing dessert. It was like a donut with like warm cinnamon apples and like ice cream on top.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. They used to have that chicken, the blackened chicken pasta there too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I just remember it was like my favorite thing that like I had eaten there, and they had gotten rid of it, and it's just a shame.
All the food I've had at Epic was fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't had anything
where did you eat?
Sucked.
You had sucked food?
No, I said I haven't had.
I haven't had anything that sucked either. I kind of was just eyeballing certain things. What did we do?
You ate at the cone place, right?
We ate it. Well, I got one for my daughter. She loves the cones.
Oh, okay.
I ate at Burning Blade. The fuck did I get?
That's where we should have went. I heard good things about that.
It's cool. I got the little.
Out of all the places I eat, I wouldn't go to Burning. Das Steakhouse has by far been my number one. And by the way, if you eat anything with a black bun, you're gonna shit green for a few days.
Yep.
Just heads up.
It happened to me. It happened to me. Happened to me.
Das Steakhouse has the best ambiance by far. God. I was like that's like an 11 out of a 10, experience there.
So what we were doing is we were kind of just like getting one thing and then splitting it with all 4 of us, just so we could try a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
I got I'm going to go in reverse here because that's just how my.
I promise you, we're a Star Wars podcast. We still are going to go over the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer.
Cafe La Air do whatever the fuck in Harry Potter. We got the
whatever the fuck.
we got the French onion soup with a nice little side salad that was delicious.
Yeah, that looks great.
And
that looks great.
My favorite dessert is creme
fucking
brulee.
Millennial taking pictures of your fucking food.
We got the creme brulee.
Nice.
There's Pikmin in the queue of Donkey Kong. Found that this time. That was pretty cool. I'm trying to think what else I had.
People are bitching. The Donkey Kong does a terrible capacity.
It's awful. It's fucking awful.
It's bad.
Oh, that was the worst one with Fast Pass.
Got the chicken on a stick at Das Steakhouse. It's like two little.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
They're good. What else did I get? I didn't go to Mario this time like I usually do. I like eating there. Oh, this is what I got at the other little Harry Potter quick service, like the one they're calling Secret or whatever. It looks small in this photo. This is the sandwich I sent you guys.
Oh,
This is fucking incredible. Yeah. It's the best thing I've had at any Universal Park. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
Even over Mythos?
Oh man, it's a sit down. This was like
best
quick service, I should say.
Because like Mythos is in its own fucking
Mythos
tier.
is like, I'm surprised it's not like Michelin like recommended.
I know.
Not starred. It's not that good, but like recommended. It's really fucking good. Well, good once.
Anything more to say about Epic?
No, I love it. I can't wait to go back. I'm not going back until it's part of my past.
You know what?
It's just
I might not go back to Epic for a little while because I just feel like the park is great, but it just needs time to figure things out and improve its implementation.
This is every theme park though. It's just like shit you go through.
You really can only test new theme parks with people in the park. Like you can do all the testing you want but until the guests are actually in the park using the park, how they're gonna use the park, you don't know how they're gonna use it.
And I promise you, during previews, they probably purposely broke rides, and so you had to get off, and people got to be trained. So it's like
people don't know that's 100% fact.
Well, then
that's 100% a fact.
It kind of makes sense.
They do it because it's like, well, what if it doesn't break down all day? Well, then you don't know how to do it when
that's
it breaks.
True.
Yeah, you have to. They do that shit all the time. But I do think charging essentially full price for a preview is kind of fucked up.
For real.
It should have been half the cost.
Yeah, for real. So, all right.
Anyway.
Brad, where do you want to go next? Do you want to talk? You want to go over what John Boyega's bitching about the sequels, or do you want to go over Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, Pieces of the Past?
I don't want to end on John Boyega bitching, so let's go with that.
Well, we still have Mandalorian and Grogu.
No, I know. I just mean I don't want that to be a thing we could end on.
Okay. Well,
let's listen to this fucking black guy complain some more.
Shout out to StarWarsNewsNet.com.
Love Star Wars Newsnet.
Because that's where I'm reading this off of. John Boyega has claimed it would be mad if he produced the sequel trilogy. So let me get these actual quotes. This is what John Boyega said. If I was a producer on Star Wars from the beginning, you would have a whole completely different thing. He was talking at...
Is this like Mark Wahlberg talking about if he was on
Florida
that flight on 9/11?
SuperCon, yeah.
It would have gone differently if I was up in charge.
It would have gone differently.
If I was in space, I would have been a Jedi.
Yeah, and then the Patriots would have won.
Dude, I would have fucking saved those people on the flight.
Popverse reported that
that was a good one.
This is at Florida SuperCon. If I was a producer on Star Wars from the beginning, you would have a whole different, completely different thing. And he was responding to audience questions, and he continued. He said it would be mad. First of all, we're not getting rid of Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and all these people. We're not doing that. The first thing we're going to do is fulfill their story, fulfill their legacy. We're going to make a good moment of handing on the baton. And he went on, our new characters will not be overpowered in these movies. They won't just grab stuff and, know what to do with it. No, you've got to struggle like every other character in the franchise. I do that. And when did Luke struggle? But anyway, he goes on. I'd look to the Old Republic stories and see what we can add to the continuation of that. That's an easy layup. A little too easy. I would definitely want to see Force Unleashed stories in there. I would try to expand the Star Wars universe as much as possible while respecting the lore. If we're expanding the lore, we have to do it. We have to do it within the respective boundaries to stay true. But Luke Skywalker wouldn't be disappearing on a rock. Hell no. Standing there and he's like a projector. I would want to give those characters way more.
I still don't understand the hate for that decision. I think that is the most Jedi shit of all time.
I agree with you there.
I don't understand it. I want someone to explain it to me without being like, Rian Johnson sucks. Explain to me why that doesn't work for his character. whether it was implemented well or not, the end result of him being one with the Force, and that's how he goes out. How is that not the perfect ending for Luke Skywalker? I don't understand it.
It really is a poetic ending.
I don't get it. I would listen to an argument. Go, okay, if that made sense, it just doesn't make sense to me that anyone's upset with him becoming one with the Force.
It doesn't make sense.
It did not make sense.
You know what I think is that?
No, we don't care.
I think. Shut the fuck up. You know, I'm not opposed to like keeping. Well, I was thinking about this today, and it was like, Luke Skywalker going out on a rock. That's a good ending. But like, instead of killing Han Solo, what if Kylo Ren killed Luke Skywalker instead? Like, wouldn't that be more of a symbol of a struggle in the sense that like
not with the internal struggle of the main character? No.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. It's like, what if he killed Luke Skywalker, and then this is one of the most powerful Jedi. Like it's kind of like killing Dumbledore in Harry Potter. It's like you get the most powerful being in the world, like being killed, and you have to have like Rey rise up to be better, you know, to be a stronger Jedi. Like that story could have worked too. Like I could have seen that. I hated Han Solo dying. I think I
think Harrison Ford lobbied to have that happen.
He tried to have it happen since 5. He was like,
I don't understand it.
Just kill me off.
He barely did Han Solo, and like Indiana Jones is fine. Like he's just like he's cool with being Indiana Jones, which I'm really grateful for. But like for some reason he hates Han Solo.
He's a narcissist. Han Solo is part of a group. Indiana Jones is by himself. It's all the attention's on him.
Maybe that's it. You
ever seen the movie Age of Adeline that he was in?
No.
Adeline. That's what my impression of Adeline. It's you. That's where my Harrison Ford impression comes from. Is that movie?
Don't worry, Jumbo. You said more.
Yay!
What I would say, I mean, he's got some points. He doesn't.
So far, he doesn't.
I thought so too.
What I would say to Disney is, do not market a black character as important and then push them to the side. It's not good. Yeah, this is his best point, because that's exactly what they did. We've talked about what they've done to his character, and then Rose Kelly Marie Tran, and yeah, just taking him off of the Chinese poster, and it's just, and there really was a left turn with Finn's character. You know, the way if the sequel trilogy went, Finn was the Jedi, Rey was this scoundrel to Han Solo, and then they still had the conflict somehow with Ben.
It would have made, if she was just a love interest with him, would have been interesting,
right?
Like, it would have been so much cooler to have an ex-Stormtrooper be the Jedi, like, because you can be like, I felt this way the whole time. That's why I was given up to the Empire, because he was given to the Empire, not the First Order, right? He would have been, no, I guess it would have been First Order, because he's kind of young. He's like what, 23, 24, and for Force Awakens.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
But maybe that they tracked him down because they have, you know, I don't know. I do agree with that. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily because it's black it's wrong, but I think it's just it was misleading marketing the entire time. You have Finn
he's
take color out of it. I think it's stupid.
I know, but he does have a point here, because that was what Disney did in this situation.
And I do think, because I take back what I said, because I do think what they did was because he was black. I think they got scared and were like, well, we could make him the Jedi, but why don't we just make this white woman the Jedi? That'll be safer overseas.
Right.
I mean, they took him off the poster in China. They don't give a fuck or have morals. So when they pretend to take a moral stand on anything, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. I mean, Saudi Arabia is happening. I mean, it's a licensing thing.
Same. It doesn't matter. It's your brand name on it.
I know.
If I licensed Brad Berber reviews to the Taliban and they were making fucking videos with my logo in it and I signed off on it, you know?
Yeah.
It's still you.
That would be interesting.
How is that going, by the way?
It's going really well. A lot of grainy beheadings. I'll give this Butterman 3 beheadings.
So that's why
I will kill 2 journalists right now. It's so good I took more hostages. I don't know why it sounds like the Count from Sesame Street.
One head.
He's the head. He's the head of the Taliban. The Count.
Could you imagine if we've been getting it wrong the whole time? It's just the Count.
My favorite joke 9/11 conspiracy is that Kermit the Frog committed 9/11. I shared that with you guys a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you did.
It's the best, and it canonically makes sense.
That's officially what Jedi Talk accepts is Kermit the Frog.
Hey ho, 9/11, yay!
Okay,
we're going to take down both towers, yay!
There's a mysterious fifth plane, yay!
We're going to pull Building 7. This one's headed to the Capitol.
All right, Jesus,
yay!
tap dance, Christ! We're already.
You can start like a fourth podcast, and you just use your voices to talk to each other.
I used to do it on the Daily Disney blog. I had a character that I used to do the voice of and have conversations with myself. It was real fun.
The only voice you wouldn't want to do is your own, because that's horrible.
That's fair. Why do you think I had to start doing other voices?
Ooh. So Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. I'm the only one who watched it. I would highly recommend if you guys have time for 4 episodes. They're about 25 to 30 minutes each. It's good. It's way better than a Lego Star Wars special should be. It truly is. I sent you guys the notes on like all the major highlights and Easter eggs. And I'm going to try to fly through them and get to the more important ones. And I don't want to spoiler alert for everything, but we have an orange lightsaber in there. That was specifically because voice actor for Sig, one of the main characters, who's Kyle, how do you say his last name? Gaten Matarazzo? Is that right?
Gaten Matarazzo, yeah.
Okay.
He's from Stranger Things.
Yep, from Stranger Things voiced. He wanted Sig's lightsaber to be orange, so they said, yeah.
Who was he in Stranger Things?
I don't know, Stranger Things has been gone for like 10 years, and then it's coming back this year. I don't even remember anybody
for
on
season 2. Season 3.
They're like all post college now. I have no idea.
They really are like married and have like 3 kids. He is this gentleman. I don't know the name.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Dusty.
Dusty. Yes. Again, yeah. It's been forever since Stranger Things was on TV.
I forgot the entire lore. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch season whatever the fuck just happened.
You just skip season 2. I
did last time I watched it.
Jackson the Leppy, or Jackson the Bunny, that green bunny made a cameo.
Jackson, yes.
Yeah. In the swashbuckling green rabbit like character from early Marvel Star Wars comics.
Yep. I have his first appearance.
Oh no shit.
Yep.
That's awesome. There's a bunch of like Lego nods in there, like brickheads, mix of Lego forms. Like we got like Ahsoka Tano was like a brickhead Ahsoka Tano. It was like they were all different models, so that means nothing to me. But
Evan was probably coming in his pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this is what the only knowledge we're missing with Evan not being on here. Lego.
Well, this would have been a 45-minute rundown of every reference.
Yeah, it's true. Darth Revan made an appearance.
Oh, cool.
He just I can't remember if he said anything, but he was just there. They said when they saw Grogu, they're like, we found a baby Yoda.
That's funny.
Which, by the way, the Mandalorian character in Pieces of the Past was the Landalorian.
That's funny.
It was Lando. It was of the Landalorian. Yeah. We got Porgles in hyperspace. They were a Purgle hybrid, which were as big as Purgles, and that's how some of the characters jumped galaxies. They were just giant Purgles.
That's fun.
Night Sisters were Day Sisters, and they served the light in this. The Death Star was called the Battle Ball, and it was so fucking funny.
Battle Ball?
Yeah, like when because like a bunch of characters were reversed. Like Ki-Adi-Mundi was a Sith, I think, and like Rose was a Sith. She was on the dark side, and she had like an anger problem, and like they were all pissed that they didn't pick like the Death Star name or something. Like I have to go back and look, but like it was such a funny scene. Those are a bunch of stuff. This was like the probably coolest thing for like hardcore Star Wars nerds. Like the only time we were ever going to get the Skywalker family together. So we had Anakin, Padme, Luke, and Leia were all together in like one scene.
That's cool.
Yeah.
In Lego form.
Yeah, in Lego form.
Did Mark Hamill voice anybody?
I don't believe so. Ashley Eckstein voiced Ahsoka, and Cameron Monaghan voiced Cal Kestis, who made his debut.
That's awesome.
I thought Mark Hamill was in it.
Was he? Then you might be right. I did not look into that.
Yeah.
It sounded like that could have been him. I just assumed he didn't do it.
I mean, he's not. He's got nothing else.
It's his birthday.
Star Wars and the Joker. That's it.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Rose Tico's pendant was concept art origin from The Last Jedi. The design of the pendant she wore in the Lego special was pulled from concept art for The Last Jedi.
I love when they do shit like that.
Isn't that cool?
Oh,
yeah.
I love when they do shit like that. It's my favorite.
And then
It's like Chopper.
this one, Brad, I put there for you. The extra Snokes that we saw in Rise of Skywalker were repurposed in this story as workers in the Snoke pit inside the Dune Sea.
Oh, I'm watching this now. You sold me. I love Snoke.
I know. It's funny. So anyway, I would highly recommend that you guys check that out. And I would highly recommend that you all come see The Mandalorian and Grogu with us next year when it comes out.
Speaking of The Mandalorian and Grogu, that trailer dropped.
It did. And DM me if you want to come with. Every show I'll be able to mention it or do the best I can. So we're going to play. Oh no, I know that, but we still have a long time, and people are DMing me and getting.
We're gonna milk the fuck out of this. Just
I
be
know.
prepared.
Oh, I know. The closer we get,
Hardcores are gonna get tired of hearing this, but
they
just
absolutely
be prepared.
Be prepared. All right, let's go to the notes.
I thought you ended this. I was like, what happened?
No.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I would have kept talking. Would have kept it going, but I thought you had stopped it. Episode 407, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. That's Orlando's area code, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
We nailed it.
There we go.
That already looks higher production.
Random Manzel, number 12.
I love that she's in this.
Sigourney
She fits
Weaver.
in so well.
She does.
Time period.
Razor Crest is apparently back.
Yeah, I saw that. I wonder what that's about.
Impressive.
I love this part of the score. Take that, you fucking headhead.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Notice they changed the logo.
Good shot, baby.
May 2026.
That is going to be here before you know it, dude.
I know.
Oh, I'm so hyped. I love this trailer because they didn't show you a second of story.
They really didn't.
Just give me something that makes me go, that looks fucking awesome, let's go. And that's exactly what they did. I'm so here for this movie. I'm so fucking excited. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be so hyped up for this one, man. I'm going to go back and rewatch every Mandalorian episode. I'm going to be rewatching the sequel trilogy, getting prepared. I'm so hyped. This is I have to do this for every Star Wars movie. Every Star Wars movie that comes out, I rewatch all of them. So I guess I got to start again.
Let's do it.
Guess I got to start. Oh God, I got to start with the Acolyte.
Is it Acolyte or Acolyte? Hey guys, I've got the
Acolyte.
official synopsis for this movie.
Ooh,
The evil empire. I was saying it, you fuck. The evil empire has fallen. Kyle,
Read it, you dumbass.
I'm going to give away your phone number on air. The evil empire has fallen, and imperial
Rather have your
warlords
mother.
remain scattered throughout the galaxy. I'm going to shoot you during your best man speech. And the fledgling new republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for. They have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin, Pedro Pascal, and his young apprentice Grogu as himself.
do you think he squeezes Grogu when he gets anxiety?
Yes.
Squeezes his little ass.
Aw. I mean, Grogu is 50. Yeah. He can. He consents to the Force.
Work differently in different species, like H does.
Does it work differently in the Force? No.
Sorry, Pedro. He's never coming on the show. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I had him for next week. God.
Sorry.
So, Easter eggs. Let's just get this first one out of the way. Eagle Eye viewers will catch this because I did not see this. One, I don't read Arabic that well
Eagle Eye
at all.
dorks.
But if you flip and mirror one of the trailer frames, there's an Arabic ticker that reads, Halcyon see the galaxy, and it's very clearly the Halcyon Star Cruiser on there.
I think I saw. I think it's in the puddle.
It is, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was looking for it this time around because I hadn't watched this again since I saw it the first time, and you showed me that. Hey, Lucasfilm, let this fucking thing die.
I know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
please.
And these are people from who loved it very much but are ready to move on.
Tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
they kind of hit it in the puddle backwards so people wouldn't look at. You gotta know Star Wars fans are gonna see that shit.
I know, but from one aspect,
probably already in production.
One aspect to the people who are really cool about it and have moved along with their lives and like okay, wow, and it's like especially for the people who worked on it.
I want to say something so
like,
bad.
Yeah, seeing it in canon that's not a novel. Hold on. Seeing it in canon that's not a novel that's going to be rewritten because that's what fucking they do to canon all the time. That's cool, but it's just like this is just giving false hope for people who want it back, and it's not coming back. It doesn't need to.
I think the people who think this is hope need to just move on with their lives and just remember the good times, and it being referenced in a movie is no different than anything else being referenced.
Yeah. Star Wars owns it, so it's
you should be happy they're still acknowledging it because
it's wild, yeah.
If you like the Acolyte, you better fucking go back and watch it because it might get pulled and they're never going to mention it ever again.
So, we got the new Razor Crest style ST-70 gunship, which it had nods to the Naboo starship that they have now.
I have a question for you. Have they said this is a one and done movie?
I don't know if they actually came out and said that, but I think it is.
It would surprise the fuck out of me if this is a trilogy.
I wonder if it'll lead into something bigger though, because you know how there was some talk about like. Bringing Ahsoka into it. You know what I mean?
She's 1,000% in that movie.
Yeah. This might lead to like a Star Wars Endgame kind of a situation, at least for like the TV shows.
I actually think it's going to, based on, Dave Filoni is going to do a come together movie where like all the Mando shows are getting together, or like the Mando universe shows are going to culminate in a movie. At least that was a rumor forever ago. And I think that was confirmed, but that's still down the line. So yes, to answer that. So we got the new Razor Crest. It looks like it had the yellow like nods to the Naboo ship that he had, the N1 Starfighter that he used in season 3. We saw Adelphi base, the New Republic outpost in there. The ship was flying in what looks like Adelphi base, Adelphi, the New Republic outpost introduced in last season 3. We saw Imperial remnant soldiers early on in the trailer. Like even though the Empire has fallen, there's warlords everywhere and stormtroopers still.
That's why it's such a cool time period.
Yeah, this is cool because the Empire, when the second Death Star blew up, yeah, exactly, and Palpatine died, or supposedly they all just didn't go home. Well, it's over.
Yeah. They weren't playing Fortnite, so they didn't know.
Correct. Grogu and the Anzellans, the Babu Frick species, we see him working alongside the Anzellans, and even one of the Anzellans saying, "Good shot, baby."
He shot the little green goo in his face.
Yeah, he's got he's wearing the Beskar armor, and he's wielding the wrist blaster. Yeah. That he got from season 3. So here's something that a lot of people, and Brad, I want to get your thoughts on this.
Okay.
The Pedro Pascal joke?
Yeah, it got me.
It
was my fucking dumb joke. It wasn't even that good.
It happens all the time.
I was kind of laughing at the lack of reation from you two.
I was just moving it along like I appreciate it. Like I tried to do.
It should have been moved along from. It just made me laugh.
The creature arena fights. In the gladiator arena, we spot a reptilian creature that's identified, and I'm probably going to fuck this up, that's identified as a Mantilian Savrip. The creature's originally from the Dejeric Holocheks games.
Oh, cool.
And this is obviously like an exclusive like in-lore.
This is why I love autism.
Creature reveal.
Let's go. These people that remember all this shit.
The Hutt arena also featured the emblem of the Desiligic clan, which is the Hutt crime family, which Jabba and his line belong to.
That's
I could
Roto
be butchering
the
that.
Hutt, right?
That's in there. Rada the Hutt,
Roto
yeah.
the Hutt.
Which is Jabba's son. So the Hutt we see in
Cool.
the trailer that we just watched is
Jabba
Rada.
Jr.?
Yeah, basically.
JJ.
Jabba's kid, who we saw originally be saved by Ahsoka, and she calls him Stinky.
Yep.
We see the AT-ATs, the Walker destruction, or a dramatic scene.
AT-AT.
No, it's AT-AT.
No, it's AT-AT.
I can't believe you're just going to take that mantle from Evan and
Just stop. Just stop. You
Stop
know
what?
it's AT-AT.
I mean, George Lucas, who created it, says AT-AT, but that's fine, I guess. What does he know? What does he know?
Prove
about
it
Star
to
Wars?
me. Prove it to me that he says AT-AT.
Pull it up.
go ahead.
Pull it up.
Fine.
Here, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up. Brad's going to pull it
Okay,
up.
so if he says AT-AT, then why is it ATST?
Because
That doesn't make
ST
any
is not a
sense.
fucking word.
And neither is AT-AT.
At isn't a word. AT is not a
At-
fucking
at-
word. You're saying at
Saint?
twice because it's not at.
I don't know.
Hey, get away from that AT.
Oh no, it's an at.
The U-Wings and New Republic.
So
The
dumb.
New Republic U-Wings we see in the trailer. We see an Amani species, I think, or just that we saw from the Return of the Jedi. Or what is he? Yeah, it's consistent with the Amana monument. Oh, Jesus, I'm fucking that up. I'm just gonna go with Amani species. Sigourney Weaver, obviously, we saw her in the trailer. You think she's kind of like going to play the role of what Grief Karga might have been playing in this movie?
Yeah, probably. I keep forgetting. I can't find the actual. I'll have to find. We'll add it in post.
Okay.
No, we won't. I keep forgetting that he's passed,
I know.
and not like a forgetting him way. Just like it just is going to be weird. She's probably like his number 2. They're going to say that he like died in battle or something.
He passed away when we were doing our MegaCon panel, didn't he?
Yeah, we saw that day. Mm-hmm.
So, somebody told us we
Every
got off
time
stage, and somebody told us like, "Oh my God, Carl Weathers died."
Every time I do some sort of public speaking thing, someone dies. I was sitting down to do my barrel pick when Charlie Kirk got shot.
Oh boy.
Every time we do public speaking, something happens.
We'll stop doing that.
One of my shows I was doing stand-up was when Robin Williams died. And then whatever time later was when Paul Walker died. Every time I do
Stop
any
killing
sort of,
people.
I'm only killing the ones that suck.
Hey, Robin Williams didn't suck.
Oh my God, yes he did. He was a joke thief.
No, he didn't.
He stole
No, he
all kinds
didn't.
of jokes. Yes, he did. He was very notorious for stealing jokes. No, he was the man. I don't mean anybody sucks. I'm just joking.
I love Robin Williams.
I love him too.
I love him too. And
I know him as the timekeeper. What do you know him as? Oh, that's not a bad Robin Williams.
that's pretty
I've
good.
never done that before in my life.
There you go.
Oh my God! Look
I think
at this
that's
place.
it. Yeah. So I think
There's a lot of
she'd
lightsabers on
be.
the wall.
I think she would be kind of play the Grief Karga character, and that's
It's got to be what she's doing.
What else did we miss in there? There's something else that we didn't mention. So hype level for the movie.
Oh, dude, I'll
This
be
was
honest,
a great trailer.
This got me very excited. I think I'm like a 7.5, but I will be a 12 out of 10 before this happens.
Absolutely.
I'm trying not to get too excited too early because I don't want to see spoilers for this thing, and I know me. I have no self-control. If I start getting way too into this, I'm going to start looking up set photos, and like I was doing for 7, 8, and 9
that's fair.
up until 8 was kind of, well, I did a little bit for 9, but
Sure.
up until 9, I guess I was like, I'm tapping out. I don't want to know anything. I get to a point when like we get to the movie where I'm
Right.
like, I don't want to see anything else. I honestly don't want to see a second trailer.
That's
I really
fair.
don't. I want to go in with what we got, knowing that it looks like it looks good. It still feels like the show. It doesn't. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would see like the Hey Arnold movie, and you would go and it wouldn't feel like the show. It looked different. It
Oh
looked
yes,
sleeker.
yes, I
and
know exactly.
It felt weird.
Power Rangers movie did that for me.
Yeah, good example.
Yeah.
Like I love that it didn't do that. This still feels like the Mandalorian.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
They didn't
yep,
shine
I do.
it up at all.
I get it.
With
I get
the
it.
Bigger budget.
It still feels a
It still
Mandalorian.
feels
Yeah.
like Mando. Rugrats movie did that to me too. I was like, this doesn't feel like the fucking Rugrats.
I see. All right. Well, any last thoughts?
Fucking Class B Cuspo.
Any last thoughts, Kyle?
I would just say that watching the trailer just made me happy.
Yeah,
like,
me
I
too.
was happy to see that. Like, I'm happy that Star Wars movies are back. I'm happy that movies are back. Like, I feel like there's not a lot that's coming to the theater nowadays. Not a lot of things that are good. And
Well, have you seen
just seems
Sinners?
Like
It's a masterpiece.
No, not watching that. But in any case, like, I feel like this is going to be a win for everybody. Win for
that's a
Star
callback.
Wars, win
That's a
for-
callback, dude.
For movies.
You might not have been on that
Yeah,
episode.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I was on that. I remember. But you know, this is going to get people back in the theater. So I just think it's great all around. So very happy, very excited.
Can we talk about Endgame or what's this next one? What's the new Marvel movie coming out?
Doomsday.
Do we think that's going to be any
Avengers
good?
Doomsday.
I don't know. I'm so far behind on Marvel.
You know what? You know what though? Like Marvel Zombies is really cool, and like for
When's
some
season
reason,
2?
and this is the first season, and they put Blade in it for some reason, and like it just caught me off guard. So I was like super like psyched.
I could have sworn they did
In
something
any
else with
case-
Marvel Zombies recently. Was it in a? Was it
Nope.
in a? Was it in one of the?
You know what? It was
It was
in
a what if episode.
That's right.
It was a
Okay.
what? It was a
That's what
if
it was
episode,
with Captain Canada or whatever the fuck, right? Captain Britain. Was that the same person? I don't
probably.
fucking know. Some fucking
In
people
any
that
case,
aren't
it's like
Americans.
R-rated. So like people's arms, limbs, and bodies are getting cut in half.
I need
It's
to watch
awesome.
this.
In any case,
I want to watch it.
In any case, Avengers Doomsday is going to have pretty much everybody in it, but it's going to miss one thing that like Infinity War and Avengers Endgame didn't have. It's like
The build up.
There's
Yep.
no build. There's no build
No.
up to this movie, and that's why it might suffer a bit.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I don't know.
You're 100% right. That's been
That
the
and-
big problem with this phase.
Tom Holland keeps cracking his head on the set of Brand New Day.
Oh God, really?
Yeah,
What happened?
he did. He's out for a little bit. And stunt went wrong.
Concussion. Oh, is he okay?
He's okay. I just think he can't
Damn,
film for a little bit.
dude.
Yeah. So,
Fuck, poor kid.
well, Brad, on that high note, take us home.
Tom Holland, I hope your head's okay. Thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, stay safe. May the Force be with you.
Your focus determines your reality.
Rise, Jedi.
I thought he was going to miss it again.
He almost did.
Like I'm going to let the Chicago Benjamin Button tell me what to do, please. I'd rather get a full oil bath in Brad's Alabama backwash than sit through one more second of that string-scraping disaster. Kyle, your solo sounds like a ranker passing a kidney stone, and the probability you'll ever play in time with the band is, wait for it, 3,720 to 1. Shut it down, Sweet D.